And welcome to Hull, Iowa tonight for the Wolverine basketball. The South O'Brien Wolverines will be taking on the Trinity Christian Tigers of Hull. Tigers come into tonight's game. A little bit of a struggle this year for them. Overall, they are 2-16 with wins over River Valley and Harris Lake Park this year. And if this opponent seems familiar, South O'Brien just played them last week, at home Thursday night in Polina. I believe that was a makeup game from earlier on in the year. Had some weather issues and weren't able to play that game. We're getting close here for starting lineups. And like I said, Trinity Christian comes in with a 2-16 record, struggling a little bit on the year. They only average 30 points a game, with Hannah Baker, their leading scorer, at 10 points a game. Leah Gritters with 5 points a game. Alyssa Mason with 5 points a game. Josie Postma with 3 points a game, and Anna Postma with 2 points a game. South O'Brien comes into the game with a 10-8 record. The South O'Brien girls have won 3 games in a row here, and so getting some nice momentum and starting to play a little bit better here towards the end of the year. Exactly what Coach Dreckman of the Wolverines would like to happen as you head into district play. So South O'Brien defeated Galen Catholic in a very excited senior night game in South O'Brien on Friday, 50-47. They just played Trinity Christian last Thursday and won 52-28. And then they beat Hartley Melvin Sanborn the game before that. So we're just getting the starting lineups going here. For South O'Brien, we got Sky Rader and Sydney Shrew starting. Their normal starters, Anna Fredrickson, Taryn Hintz, and it looks like Willa Sikika starting tonight. For Trinity Christian, we have Josie Postma, Alyssa Mason, Leah Gritters, Keena Hanen, and trying to get this last number here, and Ellie Ramirez starting for the Trinity Christian Tigers here tonight. South O'Brien girls come into the game averaging 46 points per game. And after tonight's game, they have 2 games left on the season before we get to district matchups. And those district matchups should be coming out here soon. I believe they should be coming out tomorrow at some point. They say tomorrow. It could be tomorrow night at midnight. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout here for the national anthem when we make sure we're back and start in time for the tip-off. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Thanks for joining us.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
Have you been there yet? Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
And welcome back, and we are here set for tip-off here tonight with the South O'Brien Wolverines taking on the Trinity Christian Knights. And here we go. South O'Brien wins the tip. Get it down low to Willow Sikika over here real quick. Anna Fredrickson with the deep jump shot. A little bit off, but nice aggressive shot there for Anna Fredrickson to take that shot from there just at the free throw line. Looks like South O'Brien is going to retain possession with Sydney Struve throwing the ball in for the Wolverines. It looks like the Tigers are coming out in a little 2-3 zone defense tonight. Raider with a long three. It's going to be a little bit short. And it looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Ella Reninius came out with a rebound, but she was out of bounds for the Tigers. So Wolverines will throw it in again to Raider. Going to go down to Taryn Hintz. Up on top to Willow Sikika. On the sideline over there to Struve. Looking down, go to Hintz, who had a really nice game last Friday night against the Galen Catholic Jays. Hintz led the Wolverines in scoring that night. Had a really nice night getting to the free throw line for the Wolverines. They're going to go over to Struve. Struve's going to pop a long three. Oh, just about got that one to go in. And there's this hustle. Willow Sikika with a nice job running down the board. Willow just seems to be everywhere on the court for the Wolverines. Wolverines looking to go down low to Hintz. Trinity Christian doing a nice job with that 2-3 zone defense. And a long three is up and good for Sky Raider. First points of the night, three-pointer. And as we talked about with Coach Streckman and a lot of the players last week, South O'Brien's going to continue to work on that press. And they're going to go ahead and get a turnover right off the get-go. And that's going to be a very quick timeout for Coach Jordan DeBoer of the Trinity Christian Tigers here. And we'll go ahead and take a quick timeout with them, and we'll be right back.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
And welcome back. Wolverines just inbound to the ball there after that quick timeout by Trinity Christian. Forcing that turnover with the Wolverines on that full court press, get that ball back quickly after Sky Raider made the first three-pointer of the night. First points of the night for the Wolverines, leading 3-0 with 6:35 here to go in the first quarter. Trinity Christian's doing a pretty nice job on defense. South O'Brien's struggling a little bit to find a good open look and getting a turnover here with a jump ball. This will be the first possession for the Tigers here if they can get the ball in bounds. Long pass down court. It's kind of left alone. Nice job by the Tigers getting it in. A long three-pointer up and no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to bounce over to Taryn Hintz. Hintz is just going to bring that ball up the court herself. She picks up her dribble. Ball just about thrown away on the sideline here by Sky Raider, but nice job corralling that. So South O'Brien's going to have to do a good job either getting some outside shooting going or possibly getting some backdoor screen, stuff like that against this zone defense. So Sky Raider turns the ball over and she's going to pick up her first personal foul. First team foul with 5:59 to go. And Kaylee Jacobs is going to check into the game for Sydney Struve, along with Jillian Heenstra checking in for Taryn Hintz. South O'Brien going to come out in that 2-3 zone as well. So it looks like we're going to have a night of both teams playing some 2-3 zone defense once they settle in off that full court press defense. Trinity Christian looking to go down low. The ball's going to get knocked away off to Sikika. And she had all kinds of traffic around here, and that ball's going to get poked out of bounds. It's going to stay down here with the Wolverines. South O'Brien doesn't have anybody to throw the ball in. They're going to have to get somebody down here to get that ball thrown in bounds. And we're going to have Raiders throwing it into Fredrickson. Back to Kaylee Jacobs, three-pointer. It's going to be a little bit short, but that's what South O'Brien is going to definitely need tonight, is some of that outside shooting to break up this zone and maybe force the Tigers to go into a man-to-man defense. Nice fake and around the screen. Shot up and no good. That was Leah Gritters with the shot. Raider back down quick. She's just inside the three-point line, and nice start to the night for Sky Raider with 5 early points. All the scoring so far here tonight for Sky Raider. Nice little running floater there for the Tigers, just not able to go in. That was Josie Postma. Raider over there fighting for the rebound, just not able to quite keep it in bounds. We go out of bounds off of her. It looks like she's going to go out of the game, and Sydney Struve checking in for the Wolverines with 5 minutes to go here in this first period. South O'Brien leading 5-0. We got a three-pointer over in the side, and that's going to be up and good. And that's for the Tigers' Alyssa Mason. So 5-3 here early on. Struve trying to bring the ball up the court. Tries to go through that double team. The ball is going to get stolen away. And Struve's going to get the foul called on here. So Alyssa Mason with the three-pointer and the steal and bucket to tie things up 5-5. And she will be going to the line to shoot a and one. Alyssa comes in shooting 64% on the year from the free-throw line for the Tigers. And her shot is up and good. So 4:41 to go here. Tigers take the lead 6-5. Looks like we're going to have Taryn Hintz back into the game along with Kaylee Eink. So Wolverines have Hintz, Eink, Sikika, Jacobs, Struve on the floor. Wolverines doing a nice job with teamwork, getting that ball up the court. Hintz out front, going to get it over to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to put up a three. Just a little bit off, and it looks like we're going to have a reach-in foul on Sikika. Like I said, South O'Brien just played this team last Thursday and won 52-28, handled things pretty well that night. It's always tough when you play a team this close back-to-back. So we'll see if South O'Brien can force some turnovers with this press, get some easy hoops, and try to get out to a little bit of a lead here. So South O'Brien back in that full-court man-to-man press. Tigers doing a nice job breaking it this last couple of times. They got the ball down the court pretty easy. Hintz with a nice block. She's just got long arms, didn't even have to jump for that one. Nice job by Taryn Hintz. And Hintz handling the ball quite a bit tonight, just going to bring it up herself. So we'll see what South O'Brien's looking to go for scoring here. And Struve tries to go to the hoop, and she's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be Anna Postma of the Tigers. That's going to be the Tigers' first team foul and the first foul on Anna. She's going to go to the bench and be replaced by Shauna Hoaxbergen. Struve throws it in for the Wolverines. Finds Sikika out front. Back over to Struve. Tigers are almost playing a little bit of a trapping zone. When a player gets out there and picks up the ball, she gets trapped. Hintz had a nice idea with the drive, just unfortunate not to come up with the shot there. Rebound off to the Tigers, and we're off to the races back to the other side here. A little bit of indecision in between there, and that's going to be a turnover on the Tigers. And South O'Brien's going to give Sikika a break and bring in Brenna Botten. Jacobs bringing the ball up the court for the Wolverines. Got to be careful not to get an over and back. Ball's going to get stolen away. And a nice job by Hintz with the recovery there to get the block out of bounds. Steal was by Josie Postma for the Tigers. Alyssa Mason inbounds it for the Trinity Christian Tigers. Gets it in, drive, fake. Nice dish down below there, just not able to finish. And we're going to have another jump ball call, and this one's going to go to the Wolverines. So the Tigers are, looks like they're playing a little bit of like a half-court trap that they're doing here. And Coach Dreckman wants a timeout for the Wolverines. We'll see if this is a 30-second timeout or a full timeout. Looks like it's just going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. So both teams coming out, kind of mirroring each other here at the start of this game, with both teams playing some 2-3 zone defense, along with South O'Brien doing that full court press, and then the Tigers doing a little bit of that half court trapping press. And both teams having some early success here, getting some turnovers. And kind of a interesting night as Alyssa Mason for the Tigers has scored all 6 points for them. And for South O'Brien, Sky Raider has scored all 5 points for them. So these teams are going to have to figure out a way to get some good looks down low, or start getting some good shots to go from the outside. It's one way to get that zone broken up if you can make some outside shots. So let's see what South O'Brien game plan here is here after this 30-second timeout. 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. Struve up top, going over to Jacobs, looking down. Well, a little bit of a dangerous pass. It's going to be stolen away by the Tigers. Just wasn't a very good angle there, and that pass was intercepted on that. A little bit behind the back dribble there. I don't think that was intended, but Henson's going to get another block. I don't think her defender's how long her wingspan is. Struve with a nice job making a good decision there, not keeping driving. She didn't have much of anywhere to go. And not usually Anna Ferguson's game, but she was trying to make something happen there. Going to dribble it out of bounds.